Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This is I tried to do a video yesterday. If you like halfway through, I'll say halfway through, my phone rang, so it cut off the video, and I tried to start again, and then all of a sudden my phone just went boom, done. So obviously I was not supposed to do a video yesterday. And the weekend, I had my granddaughter, so I spent my time with her. I don't know where today's message is going to go because there's two things that are like swirling in my head. Yesterday's message, and then something that, it was funny because I was talking to my husband. So stick with me and you will find out. I mean, they're both good messages. But my husband went to leave this morning, and I don't even remember what we were talking about. But we were talking about clothes matching. And this weekend when my granddaughter was here, okay, well, I guess this is the message today. So bear with me because it's going to be a big message. I feel it. My granddaughter she's 5 and she wanted to pick out her own, she picks out her own clothes, right? So Sunday, she picks out a purple shirt and green pants. And I thought, okay, and I told her, I said, well, that doesn't really match. Why don't you wear your black pants? She didn't want to wear her black pants. She wanted her green pants. And I thought, you know what? Who cares? She's 5. If it makes her happy to wear a purple shirt and green pants, what do I care? And if anybody else has anything to say, I don't care. And then it hit me. I was like, I had this thought. It was like, all colors come out of the same crayon box. It could be the 8 colors. It could be 128 colors. They all come out of the same box. Who said they don't match? That's your belief. That's your opinion. And okay, this ties into the other message. It's crazy how we've been brainwashed to think that our opinion is the end all be all. If it's not your opinion, everybody else is wrong. If it's not what you think, everybody else is wrong. Well, who said you're right? It's your opinion. And going up the road, I told my daughter, I said, because I was meeting my daughter to drop my granddaughter off. And we were going to an event. And she was like, well, yeah, that doesn't really match, but oh well. And I was like, who cares? And I told my husband this morning, I said, I'm at the point where I really don't care if my clothes match. I really don't. I wear what I want to wear. And because I know, what was it, last year? I went on vacation with my daughter. And the shorts that I was wearing, she was like, Mom, yeah, that doesn't match. I don't care. It matched to me. It looked okay to me. I'm the one wearing it. And that's the thing. You, my dear sweet souls, you are the new humans. You are here to choose you. You are not here to perform. Lord, here it comes. This is the message. You are not here to perform for anybody else. You are not here to make anybody else happy. You are not here to please anybody else. And I don't mean that from a selfish standpoint, like being an ass to other people. We are still love and light. But if your clothes don't match, and you're happy, who cares? You be happy. And And in a world where people wear the most, in my opinion, god awful outfits, and they want to walk around with some of them with their pants halfway down their butt and their underwear shining, or they're worse. And women are walking around with half their body exposed that's not supposed to be exposed. And you want to tell me my clothes don't match? You have your opinion. I'm not telling you your opinion is wrong. I'm not telling you your opinion is right. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. We are not here to live for anybody else at this point but us. Be happy. You be you. And I said this in I think my last video. Maybe it was the one that didn't come through. I don't know. I think it did. Be unapologetically you. Whatever that means. If you are living in love and light and you are having fun, the people that want to criticize you are the ones that are jealous because they haven't figured it out yet. Because they're not happy. So therefore, they want to knock you because they're miserable. Do you want to live to be happy or to please somebody that it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to make that, they're not going to be happy? I stopped trying. I do me. I am happy with whatever. If I leave this house, I went to the dump the other day. I don't even think I put jeans on. I had my pajama bottoms on. My pajama bottoms. The sweatpants that I wear around the house. And my fuzzy Crocs. I don't care. I was comfortable. I was only going to the dump. Why do I used to get wigged out. I used to, oh my God, and I still take a shower, usually before I leave the house. Because it makes me feel better. It wakes me up. It is my time to just enjoy the water running over me, to feel the warmth, to ground me. And yeah, but I left here. I don't even remember what shirt I had on. I had, again, my pants. I don't know if you can see them. They have deer on them. They're blue. I'm comfortable in them. They're warm. They're comfy. I like them. They're blue. They're my favorite color, and they have deer. If it doesn't please you, oh well. And I'd have gone to Walmart in them. And, again, when you go to Walmart, you see some sights. Now, okay, respect is like screaming at me. I mean, like screaming at me. When you respect yourself, you're not going to go out looking disrespectful. When you go out looking respectful, it doesn't matter whether you match. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. I can be wearing my sweatpants as long as I respect myself and I respect others. But a lot of people don't respect themselves. That's the difference. A lot of the people that are wearing this god-awful stuff and walking around with their pants around their butt or below their butt, they don't respect themselves, much less anybody else. I used to tell my guards that worked for me, I said, do not show up in a uniform that looks like you slept in it. Look professional. If you don't show, and this is where, if you don't look like you respect yourself, where do you get off thinking that everybody else should respect you? If you don't respect yourself, nobody else is going to respect you. If you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. They're going to use you. That's what it is. They don't love you because you don't even love you. They're using you for something. They might not know it. You might not know it, but that's what I just heard. So when you come from a place of, I love me, I respect me, I am like so filled with love for me. Therefore, I'm not going to attract somebody that's going to use me. I attract somebody that loves me. So, and this goes into my message yesterday about limiting beliefs. You have your opinions. When you respect yourself and you love yourself, and you come from a place of love and respect for yourself and others, but you have desires, and you have desires, you can have anything you want. And this was the message yesterday that didn't come through. I had an epiphany. I had one of those aha moments. It's things that I knew, but the final gear clicked. You go to the store and you want a candy bar. You don't think twice about, can I afford the candy bar? You just get the candy bar, knowing that the money is going to show up, whether it be in a credit card, whatever, and you just get the candy bar. You don't think about it. You go buy a car. You don't think about, you know what you want. But you sit and you wonder, can I afford it? Can I make the payments? And then you figure out what you can afford and you go get it. That comes from lack, because you're buying something with the limiting beliefs of what you have. You're not trusting and I hear respecting the universe. Wow. It is like a slap in the face to the universe. That just came through. Because the universe is abundant. The universe wants to give you whatever you want. It's your limiting beliefs that's blocking it. You can have whatever car you want. You can have whatever house you want, whatever motorcycle you want, whatever boat you want, whatever you want. You can have it. It's your limiting beliefs. It's like I told my husband, because if you've followed me for any time, you know I think we found our house. And I say that only because I'm waiting to hear whether they accepted our offer. That's it. um, but I told my husband, I said, because he hasn't done it in a while. He used to look at, okay, taxes are this much, the payment's going to be this much, and I'm like, that comes from limiting beliefs. And I asked him the other day, I said, because when this epiphany hit me, I asked him, I said, when you bought your motorcycle, did you worry about what the taxes were going to be? Did you worry about what the payment was going to be? And he said, no. I said, when you bought your truck, did you worry about what the taxes were going to be? Did you worry about what the payment was going to be? He said, no. I said, then why are you worried about, or why are you thinking about the house? It's no different. It's your limiting, and I'm not, this is back to you guys, not him, because he sees this now. It's your limiting beliefs on, I can afford this, but I can't afford that. It's not about what you can afford, because it's not about money. When you come from a place of love and respect, not only for yourself, but for everything, including the universe, you start to see that we've been brainwashed to think you can only have what you can afford. Well, who says what you can afford? Because you've been brainwashed to think that it's geared by the income you make, the job you have, how much money's in your bank account. I'm here to tell you, I am living proof that that is all a lie. When I bought my last house, it wasn't the job I had. I started looking for a house. I had no clue what I could afford. I didn't sit and go, okay, bank, how much money can I get? What's the payment going to be? A number popped in my head. That is the number I started searching for the house. I found my house. I paid cash for my house from resources that I didn't even know exist, that did not exist when I started looking for my house. There was no money that came out of my bank account. I didn't have a payment every month tied to my job. Money just showed up to almost to the penny of what my house was. When I found the house, when I started looking for my motorcycle, I knew what I wanted. I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew the year, the model, the features that I wanted on this bike. It wasn't tied to how much of a loan can I get, how much money's in my bank account. This is what I want. When the bike showed up, I had resources. The funds became available from 3 separate resources. The universe basically said, here. Money came in that we weren't expecting. I had money from when I sold my bike, my last bike. And then I got a small loan for the difference. And the bank was like, yeah, no problem. Here's the money. It's not tied to the bike. It's an unsecured loan. So the house is going to be the same way. It's our limiting beliefs to think that you can't afford this, whatever it is. And like I said, that when you step into the new human, you start to see things from the bigger perspective, from the bigger picture. letting go of the limiting beliefs is part of our human journey. It's part of us remembering who and what we are. You are divinity. You are the divine, expressing itself through the 3D body that you chose to come back in. The new human is remembering that you are divinity, experiencing this experience through your 3D body. That is the only limit. That's it. And when you remember that, and you remember that the universe is abundant, and you have dreams and desires that other people don't have, you have them for a reason. It's that version of you reminding you, hey, you came here to have this. Allow us to give it to you. And I am covered in chills. You saying, no, I can't afford that. No, I'm not worthy. And this is no judgment. This is no judgment because I've been there. You saying you're not worth it is a slap in the face to your higher self, to the universe. Because basically you're saying, no, you're lying to me. I don't trust you. I don't believe you. For those of you that are parents, how would you have felt if you knew your kid wanted something amazing and you gave it to them, like at Christmas or a birthday or whatever, and you were so excited? You were so excited because you got to give it to them. And they turned around and said, no, I don't want it. I'm not worthy. And they didn't accept the gift. How would that make you feel? That's you with your higher self. Universe, God, source, creator, whatever you want to call it. The universe has it for you. That's why they put these thoughts and desires in your head and in your heart. You want what you want. I want what I want. It's not the same thing. Think of the number of cars. Think of the different colors, styles, makes, models, everything, extras that are on cars. There are so many varieties. You can have anything you want because you know what? Even if it wasn't manufactured, somebody has made it. Somebody has created it. It will just show up. You want what you want for a reason. It's like the houses that my husband and I are looking at. I don't know, my dog's growling at something. We were looking at a house a while back, and I asked the agent, I was like, why hasn't this house sold? It's amazing. And he said, and it ended up being not what we wanted because they took the pond out of the equation, but he said people don't want to live in the country and they don't want a big house. I don't want a big house. I want what I want. And yes, I want to be in the country. I don't want to I choose not to be in a neighborhood where I have a bunch of neighbors. That does not excite me. That stresses me. It might make you happy. So there are houses. Ride through anywhere. See the variety of houses and colors and floor plans, and you want what you want, and it is available. Allow the universe to give it to you. Allow the universe to provide it for you and gift it to you. However that is. Stop limiting your thoughts and desires and your future to what you can afford. It's not about money. It's not about how much you make. That is the system trying to keep you enslaved, trying to keep you from having what you desire. When you tell the system, you know what, pucker up, kiss my butt, I'm out, and you start living for you and having fun and enjoying life, whether your clothes match or not, whether your hair is a color or, and when I say a color, I mean like green or blue or red or pink or purple, or it's blonde or it's brown. You do you. You do what makes you happy from a place of loving and respecting yourself. That has to come first. It has to come first. Because again, if you don't respect yourself, if you don't love yourself, why is anybody else going to love and respect you? The universe always loves you. They're nothing but love. Outside of this physical body is nothing but love. But you're blocking it when you don't love and respect yourself. And you feel less than. You feel unworthy. You feel like you're tied to your bank account. I don't know how the next house is going to show up, evolve, happen. I don't know. I don't care. It is not I can't make it happen. Okay. That was weird. A light just walked across my ceiling and it's coming back. Oh, anyway. It's not I can't make it happen. My job is to know what I want, put it out there. This is what I want, and this is why I want it. These are the reasons I want a house in the middle of nowhere without a bunch of neighbors. A bigger house than I have now. And I have, like a minimum square footage that I want, because I choose not to have small, dinky little bedrooms where, you're claustrophobic when you put a bed in there and you don't have enough room for furniture. Now, I don't need a bedroom you can roller skate in or ballroom dance in. That's not me. That might be you. They make those too. Figure out what it is you want. Know that you are worthy. You have this desire for a reason. Have gratitude for it already, because it's there. It just hasn't come into your physical awareness yet. Or maybe it has. You know, it's like when everything, when my house showed up, I knew it was my house. When this house showed up, I knew it was my house. I accepted it with gratitude. I was excited. I was like, yes. I didn't worry about how much it was going to be, how much the taxes were going to be. I didn't worry about any of it. I didn't even think about any of it. It just wasn't even a thing. For the 3D people, the people that are living in lack and living in the system, they're going to look at you like you're irresponsible. You're living in la la land. You're unrealistic. And you know why I say that? Because that's everything I was told. You're dreaming. Your head's in the clouds. If you're following me and you on some level resonate with what I'm telling you, you are the new human. You were not sent here. You didn't come here to be like everybody else. You came here to live as an example, to be an example, to be you. I cannot tell you how many times I was told, you're crazy, that'll never happen. And it did. Every time. Every time. Your job is to follow your intuition without judgment, without the limiting beliefs that back a couple of videos ago, I posted a video that was like, what if? What if everything you've been told, you've been taught is a lie, is a limit? You are here to break the chains on those limits. You are here to fly and be free. To live the crazy life. To live the exciting, free life. To have whatever it is that you want. You get to experience this life in an existence that most people that are still asleep, most people that are still stuck in 3D only dream about because they live in their limiting beliefs and the lies that we were told. You know down deep in your soul, it doesn't feel right. It feels like a trap. It feels like contraction. It feels like restraint. And you are I just see the butterfly. You've gone from the caterpillar. The old you has died. You are transforming into the butterfly. You're breaking out of the cocoon. The cocoon is the system that was restricting you. You know you are meant to be free. You know in the depth of your soul that you are here for a bigger purpose. You are here to experience freedom. You might not know how to get there yet. You might still be struggling in this cocoon. You might be breaking free. Some of the cocoon might be gone. Some of you are flying free, and you understand exactly what I'm saying. I am flying free. I have broken free from that cocoon, that existence, that limit, that lack. I live heaven on earth every day. I'm here to help you get there. And not from a place of judgment, not from a place of, well, you're doing it wrong. You're doing you. There is no wrong. It doesn't matter whether your clothes match. It doesn't matter whether, somebody I watched, she did a channeling or something in a unicorn outfit. You know what? Be free. Be happy. Be unapologetically you. Live from a place of, I can have whatever I want. Send love and gratitude to the universe, to your higher self, to God, whatever you call it. Thank them for whatever the desire is that you have, because they already have it for you. Don't tell them, no, I'm not worthy. Don't tell them all this energetic stuff that's going on is bringing crap to the surface for you to see it, to let it go. You might be having epiphanies. You might be having aha moments. Don't question those. Don't judge those. Grab onto them. They're coming to you for a reason. This video found you for a reason. You're still listening for a reason. Like I said, on some level, this resonates with you, whether you were still forming as a butterfly, or you're breaking out of that cocoon, or you're free. You know what I'm telling you resonates. For those that have already gone by, it doesn't resonate with them. This isn't meant for them. Or if they want to argue with me, this isn't meant for you. If you want to argue with me, this isn't meant for you. Don't come at me and tell me I'm wrong because of my beliefs. They're my beliefs. If you don't agree with it, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. You just don't agree. You just don't believe what I believe. You may believe something more expansive than me, and that's great. If you still think that there's only 8 crayons in a box, okay, that's great too. Live to your fullest. You know what? When you start coloring and using all 8 crayons and they start overlapping, you will start making new colors. And then you will see that there's more to life than what you've been told. Even the box of 128, you think, God, how could there be any more colors? Start overlapping those colors. There's I'm speechless. There's an infinite amount of colors. There's an infinite amount of everything, including abundance. I love you I want nothing but abundance for you and your heaven on earth. Whatever that means for you. So I see some people that are just absolutely miserable. That's their journey. I see people that are still stuck in 3D, in the limiting beliefs, in the limiting beliefs of everything. They'll get it when they're meant to get it. If you are still following me, you get it. There's an abundance of everything, including ways for you to have whatever it is you want to have. You can't make it happen. Just allow the universe to work its magic. Allow the universe Don't question. Well, how did I get this? Where did it come from? How did this happen? Be the grateful child. Be the child that accepts from a place of joy and gratitude. Thank you for giving me what I wanted. Don't worry about how you got it. Don't worry about where it came from. Don't worry about any of that nonsense. I sit in awe, literally. When I look back over the things that I have gotten in my life, it's like, wow. Everything. Even as simple as the flippin' recipe I got the other day. It just showed up. So everything from houses and cars and my motorcycle, my husband, recipes, my life is everything I asked for. I could not make it happen. It just happened. My job was to know what I wanted and then allow the universe to orchestrate everything. And then be grateful that I didn't have to try to figure it all out. That's the beautiful part. That's the part that when you get this, it is so liberating. It is so freeing to know that you don't have to do diddly squat. You don't have to work your ass off to get anything. The only thing you're going to get from working your ass off is tired. Do what brings you joy. Do what makes you happy. Stop living from lack and limit. And well, I only make X, so I can't afford that. Oh my God. You can have anything you want. I send you so much love. I send you so much gratitude. Go be free. And stop worrying about what everybody else thinks or says about you. Who cares? I don't. Stop worrying about it. You can't make them happy anyway. So, anyway, have an amazing day, and we will talk soon.